I have no idea how this happened, but it's 10 after 1. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it should say 10 after 11 or something like that, but somehow it's 10 after 1. I've been sitting here editing pictures and videos on my phone from this morning. It's 25 degrees now. I was actually feeling a little bit chill. It's 55% humidity. Not supposed to be any rain in the forecast this weekend, or there wasn't any rain in the forecast. So I'm just sitting here having a starburst. Figure it might as well. I don't know how long they've been sitting out there, but it can be long. Something would have eaten them. Hi. It's almost 2 o'clock, and I'm just out doing some chores here. I had a couple of starbursts. I was starting to go down for a nap, and then I had a couple of those starbursts, and the sun is about to hit the campsite pretty hard, and it's 26 degrees without the sun. So I thought I better start gathering some firewood. I just need some sticks and stuff. I have a big piece here that I can cut up. It seems fairly dry, but I need small stuff, so just gonna set off and go do that. I've got my little pouch on here with my phone in it, and got my saw from Suluk attached to it in case I find something bigger that I want to bring out. And I'm just gonna follow these trails along. There's tons of stuff on the ground, little stuff, so I just need to gather it. I'm gonna get that done, and then maybe I'll go for a swim. Well, hello. It is 3:40, and I am still out here playing in the water. I'm gonna go get my leak dry socks now and do some videos and stuff for them, because they kindly sent me a pair of socks in, like, I don't even know when. It was in the winter, and I told them it would be a long time till I used them, but I didn't know that my trips were going to be delayed because I was going to get sick, so I feel bad. So I'm going to put these on my feet here. First I'm going to go up and dry my feet, and I'm going to put the socks on because you can't put them on wet. It's awful. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go in the water. And I'm going to come out and see if there's a footprint and see if my feet stay dry. Hello. It's 4:45, and just sitting here in the sunshine. I just came up from down by the water, took a bunch of pictures and videos and stuff. I did some stuff with my socks, but then I accidentally dropped one in the water inside out after I took it off, so now I can't continue because the point was to walk in the water or do something in the water or the mud or whatever and then take them off and show my feet dry, but I got the inside of them wet by dropping them in the lake, so I have to wait for them to dry. It's back. Oh, where did it go now? I saw it flying into the trees there. Oh, there. Maybe it's getting some fish. I did see a fish at the waterfalls when I was paddling around taking pictures. There's another. That's a hawk. I thought maybe it was a seagull, but nope. It's like floating around right above my campsite. I don't know, I've got it on Zoom. Should back it up. Oh, look at, hello. Ah, wow, that's a big bird. Hello. Holy smokes. Sitting right there at the top of the tree. I just saw this, I guess it's a beetle or a Junebug. He just took a ride. He came from one of the trees, and he was just sliding down the bug shelter like a water slide. Oh, here you go, buddy. Get on. Just get on. I'll bring you down. Go on. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to put him on the stick so I can put him on the ground. There you go. There you go, buddy. Cool. All right. Put him where he belongs. He's probably going to crawl in my bag now, and he's going to end up in my sleeping bag. Some kind of beetle, I'm guessing. Anyone know what it is? Put it in the comments. Look at the size of that. That's for reference. So thinks he's my friend now. He's like coming to hang out with me again. Well, it's about 20 after 5. I just peeled the rest of my cucumber that I had. This is actually left over from last weekend's trip. Just sliced it, put a little salt on it. It's my appetizer. Over here I have the, well, not very well, have the morel mushrooms rehydrating. And I also put some water in the pasta. Just wanted to see if maybe it would rehydrate a little bit just on its own without me even heating it up. After I eat my cucumbers, I'll get the fire going, and then this won't be a big deal. It's not going to take that long. All right, it is 5:30, and I've got a nice fire going. I just put the grill on, put the rocks on. It's nice and secure. Over here, I just put a big blob of butter in the frying pan. I'm going to put that on the fire, and I'm going to simmer the morels. They need to simmer for 3 to 5 minutes to get the toxins out. I'm going to throw this on the fire too and just get these cooked. All right, so what's happened is the pasta got too mushy. I did a bad thing. Soaking it was not a good idea. I tried to strain it over the fire and the noodles are all just coming out. It's just like a big white awful mess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just try to put it in the pan here, spoonful by spoonful. It's going to take a while, but I don't know how else to separate this. A bunch of morels in there. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my gosh, it's really good. Just doesn't look that great, but that's okay. Okay, that's it. All right, there it is. Looks good, eh? Gonna give it a try. I already gave it a try, you saw, but I'm gonna have some more. It's dried out a little bit more too now, so. The morels are so good. They're fresh picked, and then I cleaned them and dehydrated them the same day, and they're just so good. Garlicky, but not too garlicky. Nice little bit of salt, buttery flavor from the butter, and a little bit of Parmesan. It's fantastic. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back in a bit. It is 6:50 here on Wolf Lake, and this is what my thermometer says sitting in the sun. 34.3 degrees and only 32% humidity. Absolutely outstanding. Well, it's 7:15, and I'm just having some freeze-dried Skittles from my friend Nick from Now Outdoors. He's in the USA. I got these at Canoe, and just been munching away at them. I had some with my friend Tam last weekend, and I'm just kind of snacking on them. They're pretty tasty. Not much going on. The sun is starting to go down here very, very slowly, and it's super hot still. Thermometer now says it's 32, so it's gone down a few degrees. And that's about it. Just sitting here listening to my audiobook, and finally cleaned up all my dinner dishes. There was a lot of cleanup there, but I saved the pasta, so it's all good. Yeah, so now I'm just sitting here chilling, and I'm gonna have my Skittles. I'm gonna brush my teeth because they're really dirty, and I think I might lie in the hammock for a bit, and I'm gonna take all that stuff down before I go to bed. cold. Oh, that's good. It's 7:45 and it's still 32 degrees, so I thought I'd come for a little sunset swim. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, hello there. It is 8:25 and I have just made myself a dessert wrap. I'll show it that way so it doesn't all spill over. I've got some chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, some crushed cashews, and some mini marshmallows in there. So I'm just going to make a little pocket and stick it on the fire and melt all the chocolate and brown the outside. And then I'm going to eat it. All right, there we go. Little pocket full of goodness. Sun is down now, and I'm not sure if we're gonna get a light show or not, but keep my eye on it, hopefully. Well, that went really fast. It doesn't look as beautiful as some of the ones I've made. It's more black from the grill than it's brown from the fire, but it is squishy inside and it's melty, so it's probably gonna be tasty regardless. All right, it's 8:45 and my dessert wrap should be cool enough to eat. If you saw my Buckskin Lake trip with Jenny and Tyler, Jenny filmed me eating my wrap. I had chocolate coming out of everywhere. It was nuts. I didn't put as much in it this time, so it shouldn't be as messy. All right, it's 20 after 9 and I just heard a gunshot. Pretty sure it was a gunshot. It was very loud. It sounded like it came from the road over there, like where I was today on that bridge, like that area. It was very, very loud, so it wasn't extremely far away. And it echoed off the mountains. It was pretty strange to hear that. Well, it's 9:43 and put a bunch of poppers on the fire and got into the hammock. The bugs are starting to buzz around a little bit, switching hours, so I thought I would come and lie in the hammock for a bit. I haven't done that today at all somehow. I don't know where the time goes. I don't know where the time goes. It's just, I did a lot today, but I don't know. I still feel like I didn't do that much. But anyways, I got most of my stuff cleaned up and put away. Just have the chair here in the bug shelter. Obviously the hammock and the bug shelter is still up. I'll probably take that down tonight, just so I can get an extra early jump tomorrow. Just enjoying this beautiful fire from my hammock. And it's a gorgeous night here on Wolf Lake. Super quiet. I haven't heard anything since that gunshot, thankfully. But yeah, that was a little bit weird. I just heard a man yell and then like this sinister laugh. I can't even make this up. I'm not kidding. There's gotta be people camping at that waterfalls campsite. Well, it's 5 to 11. Super quiet out here. Haven't heard anything except the gunshot and the guy yelling with the crazy laughter, and then it's been quiet ever since, so. All right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just heard 2 more gunshots. No other sounds. Really loud. Good morning. It is 6:30. It's 6:25 actually, but a little pokey this morning. I woke up at 5:15 and I didn't have much to do, but I had to go to the privy a couple times this morning, so I'm happy about that because hopefully I won't have any emergency stops. There isn't really anywhere to have one of those today, so everything is ready. I just have to get the canoe in the water and then load it in the water. So I thought I'd just do my video here. Guessing it's going to take me around 4 or 5 hours to get out, depending on the weather right now. That's about it. I'm going to jump in the boat and off we go. All right, it is 6:35 and I am on the water. Super, super calm here on Wolf Lake right now. Almost mirror. And got my gluey glasses on. They managed to hold up for the rest of the trip at least, but I can't see that great out of the right side, so I'm just wearing them for my videos because I don't like my bad eyes. Oh, look, got some pretty colors over here. Let's see if I can get this behind me. There we go. Gorgeous. Bye, campsite. Thank you. Big witch. Alright, just passing by the island campsite here. It doesn't look like there's anybody there. And also the campsite up top here where someone was camping when I came in. And that campsite is also vacant. As well as this one here. That's the one that I stayed on with Zach, the one that has like a campsite right next to it. That one's empty too. So far I don't see anybody else on the lake. There's the sun peeking up over the mountains. Just a little glimpse. And I was mistaken, there was somebody on that campsite right there. I did hear a canoe here and there, just like very faint sounds. I didn't hear anything loud. And yeah, they're very quiet neighbors, I guess. So thank you for that. Alright, so here's that campsite up on the cliff that I was looking at and thinking about coming back to when I got here on Friday. It does get a beautiful view of the sunrise. Well, I paddled past most of the campsites on Wolf except for the very first one on the left, which is like right by the entrance. And there was somebody with, I think it was a Swift canoe on that campsite that I stayed on with Zach. I didn't see the canoe yesterday, but they pulled it right up into the site. So when I paddled by, I did see it and flipped over and I saw a tent. So there was somebody there, but they were very, very quiet. Thank you for that. Very much respect to you. And other than that, looks like the rest of the lake was empty. Alright, it's 7 o'clock right on the dot, and just leaving Wolf Lake, heading into Sylvester here. I'm just about to go through the rapids and don't need to get out, or shouldn't need to get out, and should be able just to coast right through here, I hope. Depends on, I guess, how shallow the water is, but I think it was pretty deep going through the middle. Look at how pretty this is, just gorgeous. See a rock in the middle. I'm just deep enough to miss that one. Down the tongue. I think that's what it's called. And we're through. We're in Sylvester now. It's super quiet here on Sylvester. Just looking to see if there's any wildlife anywhere. There's a bit of mist over here in the bay, rising off the water. First portage of the day, 390 meters. Alright, it's 7:30. Got the backpack on, just gonna grab the bug shelter and my selfie stick and take this stuff first. Usually I take the boat first, but just want to kind of look around, see if there's anyone on that campsite, and I might run down to check out the falls on my way back. We'll see. I'm going to show you some of this trail. I remember the first time I came to Wolf, I thought this was so hard. The falls, just a lot of little tedious footing here. Not much there, but there's some along the cliff. What's that word? Loosely cliff. Oh, this is nice. All right, here we go. Go back and get the boat and done. All right, I decided to come down just for a quick boo. Here we go. I think I actually already passed the main trail. It's kind of hard to find it. I remember the first time I came I couldn't find it. The second time I came Zach showed me where it was, but I'm still a little foggy on exactly which trail it is. I think this one's already too high up because there's a spot where you can sit in front of them. It might be the trail down right here. Should we go, guys? What do you think? Yeah? Oh, there you go. Just down a little side trail. Totally worth it. Just took a couple minutes. And I'm gonna go back up now, grab the canoe, and get out of here. Oh, bunch of ducks. Suckmergansers. Hey guys, good morning. All right, just gotta set up the canoe for portaging and get it to the other side. All right, it's 8:06. Got the boat down there on the other side of the portage, just loading it up and just gonna skip over to the next one. Easy peasy. All right, it's 10 after 8 and I'm back on the water. just in the little stretch between the two portages, and just cleaning off my mucky feet. That access is a little bit sucky muckish, but it's all good. All right, just coming up to the second portage here. Just looking to see where I'm gonna get out of the water. It's a bit rocky, as you can see. Probably just gonna go right here, right there where I just passed. Oh, look at those beautiful little mushrooms. See them there? Cute. All right, so if you're new to my channel, this is how I set up my canoe for portaging. I have my yoke here. It's a removable yoke because it's a solo boat. And what I did was I drilled a hole here and I put some bungee in here and just put a loop in it so that I can put the paddle through here. Same thing, I have a bungee here with a loop on it. And then what I did was I just took these foam blocks you get and I carved it out just a little bit more so it fits my paddle perfectly. And then it sits like that. And then those blocks sit on my shoulder. It makes it really, really comfortable to portage. And I do have a video on how I set up my canoe when I get it. I've got some strings here too where I clip in my water bottles. And I also have a telescopic paddle underneath, strapped underneath my seat, just in case something happens to my double blade. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab the backpack and I'm gonna take it first with the bug shelter. Alright, it's 8:45 and I'm on the other side with all my stuff at Temagami. And I just thought, since all I have left to do now is a bunch of paddling, why not get comfortable for paddling? I'm not going to have to worry about bugs anymore. Maybe at the access a little bit, but not much, and there hasn't even been much on the portage, so I'm going to take off my bug shirt. I've already put sunscreen on my arms and my shoulder and my face this morning. Stick that in the back chair pocket, and I'm going to take off my water socks. So you guys just saw me schlop through that mud. Ouch. See my feet. If I can get them off. They're nice and dry and clean. Alright, I'm back on the water. Just putting my sunscreen on and pulled out my granola bar to snack on as I start my paddle through Temagami. Should be approximately 2 hours till I get to the access from here. And making it around 10 kilometers of paddling. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. I'm not going to know until I get out of this little section here. But the first hour of the paddle hopefully should be calm, at least until I get into the bigger part of the lake. Beautiful morning here in Temagami. Alright, it's 10 after 9 and just paddling along here. I've got my audio book on now. I just need something to kind of distract me, because when I look in front of me I just see water that goes on forever. I'm not a big fan of paddling big water, but I do it because it's part of the thing. But yeah, so I'm just listening to my audiobook, and bit of a headwind starting to kick up a little bit. It's not too much yet. Well, hello there. It is just going on 10 o'clock. I am just about at the split where the cottages start, I guess, and the remoteness ends. I have not seen a person this morning anywhere. No speedboats, no canoes, no kayaks, no nothing. Super calm. Out. A little tiny bit of a headwind coming here and there, but nothing too crazy. And so far the paddle is going quite well. Well, hello. Bobbing up and down a little bit because a couple of speedboats just went by. Just saw the first two speedboats. Some people on the campsites on the right. There's like a cluster of 3 of them just as you're coming out of the North Arm. And a bunch of people there camping. The wind is still great, almost non-existent, just a couple of little gusts here and there. And it's been a great morning paddling out here on Temagami. Couldn't have asked for better conditions. And again, super glad that I got up when I did and headed out, because it just makes for a much shorter trek out when you're not battling the elements in addition to all the other things you need to do. So, well, it's 11:15 and I'm just in the last little stretch here. Less than 2 kilometers to go to get to the access, and still pretty quiet out here. I just had the 2 speedboats pass me earlier. I just passed by a couple with a kid in a canoe. The kid was wearing his PFD, the couple wasn't. Which I don't know, that always blows my mind. You're making your kid wear one, you should set a good example and wear one yourself. It's just like on the airplane when they say to put your mask on before you help someone else, because you can't help anyone else if you're drowning. Alright, it is 11:05. Exactly 2 hours since I started paddling on Temagami, and I am just in front of the access. There's a speedboat or something in the dock right now. I'm sure I can scoot by them. And I'm almost there, so I recorded a little recap at camp, so I'll insert that here. And I hope you enjoyed the adventure. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the videos. It was great to be back on Wolf. It's been a long time since I've been here, and I'm glad to see that the area still looks good. Campsites were clean. My campsite was clean. The ATVs and stuff that are coming in, or the trucks or whatever was over at that site last night, you know, shooting off guns and leaving fires burning and stuff like that. It just really scares me about this area. I hope that people continue to respect it and take care of it. Otherwise, it's not going to be here for other people to enjoy in the future. Great trip. Probably the highlight was seeing that frog eat the toad and catching all that on video. Just really enjoyed my time here. It was a good restful trip. And I'm getting ready to do my August long weekend trip just in another 5 days or so. So I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I'm going to keep them coming. I'm feeling good. And thanks for everybody for sending all the good wishes. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.